and welcome to the Intel Brief. Today is Wednesday, 17 September. I'm your host, Daniel, and today we're going to talk about the EU proposing faster phase-out for Russian energy. The US military has confirmed it sent observers to the Russia-Belarus war games, and Serbia has indicted 13 people for the railway station roof collapse that killed 16. So firstly, the European Commission will propose speeding up a phasing out of Russian fossil imports, the European Union's executive head Ursula von der Leyen said on Tuesday after a call with US President Donald Trump. Von der Leyen said that she had a call with Trump to strengthen joint efforts to increase economic pressure on Russia through additional measures. So what? This is a super positive move. Trump recently stated in a Truth Social, is that what the fuck we call it? That he was willing to increase sanctions against Russia if NATO countries were willing to stop buying any Russian energy. This would be hugely positive, as that's basically how Russia continues to fund their war in Ukraine. And while Iran and China help them, they don't do it for free. So at the end of the day, it all comes back to money. So yeah, this would be a super positive move. How they hope to do it, I don't know, but it's likely that it would involve buying more oil oil, is that what they need? From the US, which would help Trump's ideas of boosting money made in the US as well. So yeah, super positive. We'll have to see what she means by this and how this actually looks on the ground to see if it's realistic. But all in all, I like the sounds of it. And next, the Pentagon on Tuesday confirmed that US military officials observed joint war games between Russia and Belarus on Monday, accepting an invitation for the first time since Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine. On Monday, Reuters and other news organizations photographed US military officials in Belarus attending the Zapad 2025 drills, along with observers from other countries. Belarus is a staunch Russian ally and served as the staging ground for part of Moscow's full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Notably not the good part. So what? I posted a video about this, and a few people said it was fake, which I find funny that they've now accepted it, because the reasons they pointed out it was fake were true, really. The officers did not dress very well. Their name badges were in the wrong locations, patches were in the wrong locations. So it's quite possible that these are not full-time military officers. So yeah, kind of interesting, but it's positive to see, right? This is a way during the Cold War of reducing tensions, allowing people to view each other's war games. It's kind of to show what is actually going on. Things are definitely hidden, right? They're not going to show you everything, but it's kind of a way of reducing tension and avoiding any miscalculations or miscommunications. Notably, that this war game isn't a build-up for an attempted invasion of any NATO countries, which is the fear from Poland and the Baltic states. So, yeah, good to see. While I'm sure it would have been fucking awkward for the officers themselves. Yeah, it is positive in some regards for further escalation of conflict, even if it is a bit fucking weird to see. And lastly, a Serbian prosecutor on Tuesday indicted 13 people, including a former minister, over their role in a railway station roof collapse last year that killed 16 people and triggered months of national and anti-government protests. Former Construction, Infrastructure and Transport Minister Goran Vesic and 12 others, including his aides, and the railway station company head were indicted on public safety charges, the prosecutor's office of the city of Novi Sad said in a statement. So what? While this is something, and it is good to see that Serbia has taken action against, people that were involved in the construction of this railway station that killed 16 people, I don't think it's likely to end the nationwide protests who now want a complete change of government and see them as responsible. It's likely that these people won't really face proper punishment for their roles as they are part of the government. And yeah, the country is pretty shaky. There's lots of anti-government movements, and I don't think anything's going to calm down until the next election, where it seems quite likely that the current leaders will be voted out unless some funky business happens. This seems like a pretty good attempt to kind of try and quell the protests, but I don't think it's likely to work at this stage. I think it's far too little too late at this point, and the protests now have their eyes on bigger prizes, such as a completely new government and president. Anyway, that's it for the Intel Brief. I've been your host, Daniel, and I'll see you again tomorrow. See you!